Hey 6th grade, this is Miss Reeser here. Today your assignment is lesson 6, which is a review of adjectives. So this is something fairly basic, but it's still good to review so we know how to use them properly. So adjectives are words that describe nouns and they tell which one, whose, how many, and what kind of. All right, which one, how many, whose, and what kind of. So regular adjectives are fairly familiar to us. We know the blue lake, the and blue are both describing lakes, so those are adjectives, okay? Another kind of adjective that we've learned about is the predicate adjective. Predicate adjectives are a little bit special because of where they come and what they do. So a predicate adjective follows a linking verb and it describes the subject. Okay? So predicate adjectives come after the verb, but they are pointing back, describing the subject. Usually adjectives come right before the noun that they're describing, but in the case of predicate adjectives, they come after the verb and point back. All right? And we've learned about that before. And we've also learned about a special kind of adjectives called participles. All right, let me get this up here. Participles, and if my writing looks a little bit funny, that's because I wrote this backwards so you would be able to read it. So a participle is a verb form that's used as an adjective. So it looks like a verb, but it's used to describe a noun, okay? And so examples of this would be the burning barn. Burning is a verb form, but it's used to describe a noun, so it becomes a participle, okay? Another example I have here would be frozen lake. Frozen is a verb form, but there I'm using it just to describe lake, so it becomes a participle. And something else to remember, participles aren't regular adjectives. So they aren't diagrammed like regular adjectives are diagrammed. Regular adjectives just go on a straight line under the word they're describing. But since participles are different, since they're verb forms, they need to be diagrammed on a bent line, okay? Remember, participles are diagrammed on a bent line around the corner, okay? So that is your review on adjectives. Since this is lesson 6, you also have a new spelling list. So I will read those to you now. And these are words that have to do with space. Okay? You can follow along on page 20. These are constellation, atmosphere, oxygen, astronaut, galaxy, meteor, satellite, crescent, solar, sphere, astronomy, lunar, universe, rotation, eclipse, phase, gravity, revolve, orbit, theory. So there are your spelling words, 6th grade, and I hope you have a great